Outcome Productions podcast.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the Outcome Production podcast. And today we are here with
Wally boy from UA to Duo. What's good? We at Outcome Productions. Grrrah.
Dope, man. Hey, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yep.
So how you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm good. Thank you guys for having me. Shout out Outcome Productions. We here, baby. What's good?
That's what's up, man. No, thank you so much. Well, yeah, let's get started with this. So tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from and what do you exactly do?
So I am from California, born in California, Southern California to be exact, a city called Ventura, but we lived in a little city right next to it called Oxnard. So born out there. You guys maybe heard of Anderson .Paak. He's signed by Dr. Dre. He has an album called Oxnard.
Oh.
So, you know, he's one big musician that's come out of there. And now you're looking at the second biggest musician that came out of there. What's good?
That's dope, man. That's dope. So tell us a little about, like, what do you do? Like, you rap, you do, like DJing or anything?
Yeah, I wish I DJ'd. I have a lot of DJ homies, but yeah, I mainly, I'm an artist. I'm a recording artist. So, you know, I'm a songwriter. I dibble and dabble in engineering. I know how to mix and stuff like that. I kind of make like graphics or album covers or just a lot of different things, you know, whatever we need to do to make sure our next music release is ready to go. We can do any job. If we need a beat, we have beat makers, but mainly I'm rapping on the mic. So, you know, be on the lookout for new music so you can hear me.
That's dope, man. You got the whole package.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly.
That's
exactly.
Dope. So tell us a little bit, like, what made you start this music career?
What made me start? I love music, of course. I'm from Cali, so I grew up listening to West Coast hip hop, you know, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, NWA, Too Short, all that stuff. I can go on forever. But, you know, my oldest brother, shout out to Murder Classic. He's been on the show before. You know, he's older than me, so younger brothers always kind of do what older brothers do. And I fell in love with music with him listening to CDs in the car. And he had a studio when I was really young, so just seeing him make beats and recording. I fell in love, like, once I turned like 15 or 16 years old. I was in like 11th grade, high school, out here in West Valley. Shout out to Hunter High School. I started making music by myself. Slow-Mo, my other brother, was already making music. We're a group together, UA the Duo. Dope. And then he noticed I started making music, and he was like, hey, we should do a song. And we finally, after months of saying that, we finally did our first song together. And then we liked it, and we just kept making music. And it's just, you know, been 10 years, man, as a group. UA the Duo, 10 whole years, a decade. I can't believe it. We're ready to give you guys 10 more years, so be ready.
Dope. That's dope. Now, I forgot to ask your brother. UA, what's it stand for anything?
It does. Yeah, it does, actually. So I thank you for asking that. So UA is initials for our old name, which was Underground Ambitions.
Oh,
so people that have been in the scene here in Utah, if you know, they were around 10 years ago when we came up, Underground Ambitions, they'll recognize that name. But at our shows, it was hard to be like, hey, we're Underground Ambitions, and then at the end be like, hey, we're Underground Ambitions. So then we just started saying we go by UA. So then people would be like, UA. So it was just catchy. Easy, more catchy. And then we talked about it, and we're like, bro, I think the catchy thing is UA. Let's just change the name to that. It's easy. And then we're two people, so UA the Duo. Perfect. It's nice and simple, bro. Perfect for branding.
Perfect. To the point.
To the point, exactly.
Yeah, dope, man. Now, what has been the biggest challenge you have faced and how you overcome it?
One of the bigger challenges I faced really early was just my age. I was younger than Slow-Mo, so he was able to get us like 21 plus shows, but I wasn't 21 yet. I was like 17, 18. So just figuring out ways for us to still get the opportunity to show our music to new people or maybe open up for big artists.
Right.
I kind of would have to do like get there hella early when no one was there and just like chill. So no one would ask me nothing. True. And then wait till like it was time for our set. And then by then I've been there like 3-4 hours already, you know, but pretty much dedicating whatever I had to do to make sure I could get UA UA some shows and like
Right.
clout and get them out there in front of people. We wouldn't have been able to do that if I wasn't down to sit there extra time or
Right.
hide somewhere or whatever it was. So I'm glad I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm over
True.
21 now, so
That's
we
dope.
could pop up at a club, at your wedding, you know, at your birthday
Hell
party,
yeah.
whatever you want. You hit us up.
No, that's funny. That's funny story. You know, like, yeah, I mean, I bet it was a struggle. Like, probably how do you sneak in from the back too? You know,
Exactly, bro. Yeah, making sure that like the bar people didn't see you or the security guard or whatever. You know, that was a struggle, but hey, you know, you start through the struggle to get to the better end of it, and things have been good ever since, bro. So
Heck
I
yeah.
wouldn't change it.
Now, since you're older, you mentioned now, if you can go back in time, what would you say to your younger self?
I would say, hey, you might have to hide in the bathroom to get into that next show, but it's going to be worth it because you're going to open up for dope artists and you're going to meet new people. So, you know, stay dedicated and, you know, follow your dreams. No one else is going to follow your dream or push you to do that. If it's something you really want to do, you'll make whatever sacrifice you need to, like getting there early or, you know, maybe your girlfriend doesn't really like that you do something, but you love it. You know, you might have problems like that, but you just push through for what you want and for what you believe. So that's what I would tell my younger self.
Yeah. Stay dedicated. You know, like, I mean, there's some rocks on the way. You know, you
Exactly.
gotta overcome it. You know, but that's what gets you to where you
To
want
the
to
next
go,
level.
You know?
Yeah, bro. That's
Exactly.
why, you know, Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper. He has a mixtape called Dedication.
Yeah.
And, you know, it takes dedication. So I'm going to leave you guys with that gem right there.
Yeah. That's dope. Now, going out to forward time, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, what are your goals?
That's a great question, bro. Right now, musical goals is really just getting our music on, you know, a show on Tubi or Netflix or Hulu or, you know, if someone's shooting a independent movie or something, just like being a part of that musically, making songs for them, or if someone's making a new video game and they need, you know, a song for the main menu or something, like we would love to have music on some sort of media like video games or podcast intros or, you know, movies or shows.
On
so
like a series,
yeah, you know, on a series. So that's one of our goals right now. Me personally is just trying to get our music more on digital stuff,
right?
Like entertainment and things like that, because we can perform and be in the studio making music. We could do that all day, but we want to hear it on like the next NBA 2K game or you know, the Madden game or FIFA or whatever. I think that would be really dope for UA the Duo as the next steps for the group.
Yeah, for sure. So just be on the lookout. You never know. Like next time you're playing a video game and bam, your music pops up.
I'm manifesting Madden next year. You guys might hear UA on there. You know?
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Know.
Now, speaking of like all this stuff, and you mentioned that one of your biggest artists is Lil Wayne. Now,
if
you could collaborate with someone alive or dead, who would it be and why?
I mean, you kind of answered it, bro. Alive, I would definitely go with Lil Wayne. He's been a big inspiration for me since I was like maybe 15 or 16, back when I started writing music. One thing he really taught me was don't box yourself in. Even if you're only a rapper, you might not be a singer or a reggaetonero or whatever, but you rap. Do the best that you can at rapping. And that means that like if you get an opportunity to get on a certain type of beat, don't be shy to expand and try something new, even if it's not your favorite, like trap or boom bap or whatever. Just he taught me that you can rap. If you're good at rapping and you're good at what you do and you take it seriously, you can make a great song on any type of beat. And I'm never scared to hop on, you know, reggaeton beats and rap or cumbia beats and rap. You know, I'm plugging songs from UA. Check out Tamarindo by UA the Duo. That's a song where I rapped on cumbia production, you know, my Mexican side. So I can do it all, bro. I just barely did a new song in the studio where I'm like kind of singing with a little bit of auto-tune. I don't do that all the time. So it's a little different for me, but it sounds dope. I can't wait for you guys to hear it, you know, so don't box yourself in.
True that. Yeah, experience other genres, you know. Like, you never know. Like, I mean, take a look at Bad Bunny, you know.
Yeah,
he does,
straight up.
like, he has done everything that you can never thought about it.
Yep.
And then next thing you know, like, people like, they're like, oh, that's dope, you know.
Now you even saw him on WWE over there wrestling.
Exactly.
And shit. That shit was
So
crazy.
just it's like take advantage of the opportunities, you know. 'Cause
Exactly.
That's gonna give you more.
And create your own opportunities. You know, if
Exactly.
you see something that you can shine in, you know, step in and do it. Don't be afraid. Bet on yourself. So
True that. True
believe.
that.
You know.
Perfect. Now since you mentioned all that, what advice could you give to the people?
Oh, sheesh. More advice for y'all. Now I'm just kidding. I mean, you know, stay grounded. Don't get too far from why you started this. It's easy to like get clout on TikTok or, you know, things like that and just kind of forget what your goal is. Just remember that you're in it for you loving music, or if, you know, if you're a video guy, you're in it because you love making videos. If you're a graphic designer, you do it because you like making designs that no one else has. You know, just do it because you love it. If you're dedicated and you know you give 10,000 hours to whatever you do, you're gonna become a master. And you know, money will come once you're a master. Opportunities will come because you're good at what you do. So yeah, stay true to yourself and follow that dream that no one else can do for you.
Dope, man. So where can people follow you? What's your social medias?
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram. It's Wally_UA, WALLY_UA. You can follow me I'm on Facebook, Wally UA, Twitter, Wally UA, and then follow our group page on Instagram, UA the Duo. You can listen to us on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube. You know, just type in UA the Duo. And sometimes Us the Duo comes up, so don't click on them. Click on UA the Duo. Got to clear that up because Google they be effing us up sometimes with that. But yeah.
Did you mean this?
Yeah, did you mean this? Nah, bro. We meant UA the Duo. So make
For
sure you listen to the brothers, you know, Slow-Mo and Wally. We got new music, like I said. We've been in the studio. I got an album coming out, Wally World, produced by my boy Looney Got the Tunes. He made all the beats. Me and Slow-Mo as UA, we have a new EP called Palm Trees and Gelato. Ooh. Our homie out in Cali, he made all the beats. So we have different producers, different sounds, you know, not boxing in. So stay ready, guys. We got new content, reels, all that stuff coming soon. UA the Duo. Make sure you don't sleep on us. Wake up.
Dope. Yeah, for sure. We'll put their information here at the description. And yeah, check out their music because they're coming out with a lot of good content. So be on the lookout. Don't be missing out on that. But yeah, man, I just want to thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yep, hell yeah.
Giving us your time.
Thank you.
And you guys already know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And this was another episode of the Outcome Production Podcast. We out.
Outcome Productions Podcast.